We live. And hello everybody, my name's Acacia, and oops, I just opened up that. Hello! I'm not sure what all you see right now because I can't go to the live event. So I really hope this is working. It says I'm live streaming. I don't see anything on YouTube. Well, anyway, so yes, hello everybody. My name is Acacia, and today I'm here back playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, what you see on screen right at this moment is my entire new setup. The border was made by my friend Isabella Creates. You should definitely go subscribe to her channel. 100%, no doubt about it. It's awesome. Alright, I'm not sure if live chat is popping up on the screen or not, because not even I can see it. But I'm able to see the chat on my screen. So oh, there is a little bit of an issue with the game capture. I see that now. Hold on one second. Live editing. There we go. Turn down a little bit more. Oh no, an issue. Right there. Oh wait, okay. I see Surveil's Lot's thing on the screen. Perfect. Aha. Well, I mean, I guess you don't really need to see the bottom of the screen. But here we go. We're gonna load it back into Doki Doki Literature Club. January 31st. Well, I guess there's a little bit of bottom screen that you wanted to see. It'd be okay. You know what? You guys get to deal with black bars. Let's see. The power of editing is a very magical thing. Yeah, I'll fix it in post. It'll be okay. Oh, I didn't read that. Okay, well, anyway. I have 4 viewers right now. This is actually kind of cool. I'm not sure if you can see the live chat on like the top or on the like the right of the screen. Oops. Still getting everything set up, but it looks great. All right. Here, I'll put the oh, you can't really see that, can you? Power of... I probably should like create like a little box or something. You know, I'll remember to do that next oops. Next thing. Anyway, so let's get on with the game. Move it, my screen. Alright, so what made you consider joining the literature club? Well, I was afraid of this question. And something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. She might get triggered about that. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure to feel you right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. Boy, you can't exactly make a literature club fun if it's about reading and drinking tea and eating cupcakes. That literally sounds... I think I literally just described all of Great Britain right there. No offense, no offense. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably just be a board member for any majority club. I just smacked my mic. Any majority club. Voice acting practice. Ha! I wish. Weren't you the leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but argue. Oh, hello. Nightbot, rest in pieces! Oh yeah, I have Nightbot set up. I totally forgot. I forgot to set something else up. Whoops. Yeah, just don't spam in the chat. Nightbot is a very reluctant to slaughtering your words. Okay, it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events, and I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Darn political policies. Oh gosh. Okay, Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods. But I'm surprised there aren't more people here in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. No, you could put it that way. I'm just gonna have a drink of French vanilla. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Oh no, oh no, I didn't stop. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Even though we've done like nothing. How do I get back out of this? Help! I'll return. Okay. Doodle wants to kill you. Okay, congrats. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And then there's me. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our... Oh, wait, hang on, edgy voice. We'll do our best. And then, tsundere voice. You know it! I'm gonna kill myself by the end of this stream. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yep. Tsundere agrees. Bubbly girl agrees. I don't even know what you would call this. Normal girl? Political girl agrees. And, edgy teenager agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica's... Why is there a freaking bottle? Okay, there we go. Monica has to work really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Casey, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. That's me, though, in real life. I don't read books, like, at all. I literally don't read, and if I do read, it's probably, like, a web article or something. I read manga. I'm muttering quietly to myself, I'm joking. The main protagonist is already relatable. Hashtag relatable. Natsuki's head slightly perks up. Oh, you into that manga, aren't you? Some of that Bleached, some of that Death Note, some of that Black Butler. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, you're disappointed because I don't like books. Well, that can change, but not for you. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. A sad smile. That's like saying a regretful murder. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yeah, your name is probably something that you like. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Or with her finger. My favorites usually involve... My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. So Skyrim. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, blah blah blah. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. Yuri needs vodka? What? No! This is, advertiser friendly. No vodka, no. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by her way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Natsuki needs a new dad. Natsuki? She needs a nut! What the crap am I missing in this chat? I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, but if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I hate your attitude. Oh, why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give me that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori signs up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Also, why is the stream at 480? It's killing me. Because I just, Marana. Israela. You just made me switch over to Streamlabs OBS within 10 minutes before the stream started. I didn't have the choice to set up my stuff yet. Deal with 480. As I was saying. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you show me? Why don't you show me sometime? Whoa, hello. Third base already. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, so I'm guessing, so do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example that and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. When this girl acts like Alexis, that's fair. We all sit in silence. I hope the 480p does kill you. Taste the stream. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Me, my first 10 videos. I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Casey? Monika smiles warmly. I feel like she would instead be giving me like this, like, the Indian mother smile whenever she's like, you have straight A's, don't you? You know, the smile that parents give you right before they kill you. I feel like she should be giving me that smile. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, they're so sad. They're so sad. Oh gosh, Wadog. Oh no, RJ's in the freaking chat. But, I'm sorry. I saw it. Casey, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Women! They have strength in numbers! I swear it! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Okay, that is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I wouldn't say beautiful, I mean, I guess they're anime girls, and anime girls are drawn beautiful, but their personalities, meh. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Like every other basic chick. Who this? Missed you. Oh. Okay, Wadog3247. He's a friend from the Xbox. In the wild, girls have. Yes, that is true. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yay! Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came with the cupcakes, I would be super, word I cannot say. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share it. Monica looks over at me once more. Casey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Every English teacher I've ever had. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Whenever someone new subscribes, a notification should pop up on the screen, but I'm not sure if it's working yet. What's technically banned here? Well, any curse word is banned from my chat. That's pretty much it. And then Nightbot decides the rest. Can I really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skill? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Casey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah! With that, the two of us departed the club room. Departed the club room. Sounds like a rave. It's club room. And make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Just Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Oh, it doesn't show. Wait, alright, you have to be a new subscriber. You can't be a past subscriber. So basically, like, if someone created a new account and then subscribed to me, then it would work. And you have to have not been subscribed to me before the stream starts. Because that's how it works. That's to prevent spam. I believe that's how it is with Streamlabs. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Haha, poems. It's time to write a poem. Oh no! Ah! Let's set down my drink for this. Pick words. My phone. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might help with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh gosh. Okay. It's only 3 girls. I thought it was 4. Because there's Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. The sub thing is not working. You have to be a new sub. Like I said, a new sub, not a previous sub. Okay. Joy. Dance. Electricity. Edward Valentine. That's very morbid. Determination. Clicking this thing will fill me with determination. It's anger special. Explode. Can I make alts to get alts as an alternative accounts? No, you will not be noticed. Okay. Nick Valentine. Marshmallow firework. I like marshmallows. Ooh, imagination. Secretive. Chocolate. Oh, so far Yuri's like, oh yes. Hope. Oh no, she's sad. We're blushing. I can't tell what's going on. Cute. I'm just now noticing all these things like jump around. Okay, smile. Passion. Kiss. Aura. Kawaii. Romance. Fireflies. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting poem. Hi again, Casey. Glad it's you. You didn't run away on us. Haha. Don't worry, mate. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, looks like I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else started hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Casey. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. At least, and last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take this take us seriously, then you won't be. I can't English. I need someone please grammar me. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Casey always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room it's so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sayori, 100% Alexis right there. Except Alexis sets her house on fire on a daily basis. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Casey can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori... me? RJ, I would consider us somewhat friends. No one's typing anything in the chat. Bleh. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. There are a lot in the club for personal. They're all in the club for personal gains. They're all for me. They just want me. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Oh! Neff Scout just subscribed. Thank you for joining my subscriber list, which I have not yet named. I appreciate the subscription. I look forward to hearing what you think. Just Monica. Yuri making moves. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Yes, everyone, this is the best book ever. Yes, look closely, closely. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. Or in the closet, not her closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books. I can read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I mean, I could probably sleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Yes, I did start the game. This is the first time I've ever played it. So, something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, see, I gotta hang out with Sayori now. Oh gosh. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Yes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. I don't know if you can see this, but someone in the chat is... hating. Wait, someone is in the chat hating. Huh? I took a stab with Yuri instead. I don't understand, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the game and not the chat for a little bit. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder, what would it be like to see the world through her eyes? Oh! I actually wasn't expecting that. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Hey, how you doing? I nearly fell out of my chair. Ooh, sent a screenshot in Skype. Let's see what this is about. Oh, I don't have Skype open. Haha. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Does the school have a napping club? That's weird. You're all talking about this hater in the chat. I don't see him unless I look at the screenshots. Eh. Now that you're in your club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Oh, I'm guessing my moderators are actually doing a good job then. That's good to know. Thank you, Logan and Mariana, for doing a great job keeping keeping the haters out, you know? The hater defense shades. That's what I'm gonna call my I'm gonna call my moderators out, the hater defense shades. Okay, so Adam doesn't see him. I don't see him. It'll be alright. Just ignore it. No one else can see him in the chat though. I think it's... And then I don't know. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. I need to take a drink of my French vanilla thing, because I don't even know what you call this. It's like a slushy looking thing, but it has like French vanilla flavoring. That's a problem. What about you? Why is there... Oh. Yeah, apparently people don't like streamers and stuff like that. People just come on here and it's like a troll thing. You're just gonna die. You look out for me, then you look out for yourself. Oh, wait, I didn't read that right. Anyway, you got right. You still oversleep every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Like, actually got up on time? It's a secret. I knew it! Exposed! Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all over the place. Ah! I'm moving my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste, and there's a toothpaste stain on the collar right there. Yeah, that's what it is. I try to wipe the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You're a meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, I did not just say that. Oh, that really is super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is it? No, what is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. Make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. 1 second. Oop. Hey, be careful, the button might come off. Why is this thing so hard to freaking close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Well, it did when I bought it. I swear. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway. You look so much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's face are buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once. Whew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying it? And why are you saying like, I can't do this, I can't English, someone help? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. If you take care of me better than, and you take better care of me, and you take care of me better than anyone else. I'm gonna go like jump off a cliff here in a moment. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I sound like Vegeta. Stop saying that. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Coming from me, who was literally just about to fall asleep and die of boredom. Fine. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking better care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's really impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Casey, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. It seems you are pretty good with these girls. Well, on the contrary, no. I fail to sound enthusiastic. Yeah, that sounds like Alexis jealous. Yeah, I'm also jealous, so that understands. I fail to sound enthusiastically, but Sayori still trots away to revive her poem. Yes, it needs healing. To retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so stupid and embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. And I do the same myself. Okay, who do I show my poem to first? Okay. I'm gonna go with... I think I'll go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Just... Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it! No, I don't! Just be honest. I am! No, I'm not! Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing, like, seriously. Oh my gosh. But isn't it the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't... English. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less vivid. Yes, exactly! I like when... Making English! Must take a sip of drink. Okay. I like it... I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great... Everyone... Oh my gosh! Please, someone help me with my English. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing... Also, the other thing simple about writing, it's that simple to put more, okay. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of text. It helps bring out the feeling in the last, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Yeah. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show the poem to next? Definitely Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Casey. I love it. Of course you do. You're like my best friend or something like that. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayori. You must seriously be overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Are you sure I don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, so, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Casey poem. That's something Alexis would say. That is 100%. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm just really happy you wrote one like this. Sayori, stop lying! It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now, and not to mention the fact that I'm saying in front of you in a club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like, it's like I said before, Casey. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things for people like us. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowledge. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that one then. Yeah! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess. So did you wait until this morning to write this? No. It's just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Anyway, even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, let's go with Monika. Hi, Casey. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poems with me. Wait, want to share your poems with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Casey, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's a sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? You'd be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I must be hanging around Yuri too much. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Oops. Oop. Don't go for Sayori. I want to go for Sayori if I want to go for Sayori. If I want to go for Natsuki, I'll go for Natsuki. If I want to go with Monika, I'll go with Monika. Therapy with Monika. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things. Oh, different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Oh, 1 second. Okay, there you go. I'd love to see you try new things. Yeah, and I'd like to punt you. That's what I'd like to do. Punt. Okay, punt. Not punch. Punt. Different. Alright, that's the best way. Drink. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause, I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. That's not a poem, that's a freaking, that's a... Okay, never mind. Hole in wall. Could have been me, see the direction, sparkle, prudent, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My, what does it say, retinas are scorched, already scorched, with a penment copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, looking in. So, what do you think about it? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Oh! Green422 Gaming just subscribed. Hello, welcome to the stream. That freaked me out there for a second. Ooh, I was not expecting that. Oh gosh, just like kicked everything off on my desk. Alright. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, really, recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem next to? I guess Yuri's the only one I can show my poem to. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. How do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Oh. So it's not bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh. Notification. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to meeting new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you going to say? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing here is I recognize in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit it into I can't English from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. They have noses. It's just like you'll have to like take a screenshot and then zoom in as far as you possibly can to see a nose. The result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if their demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. It also helps that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Oh, it's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm just reading the chat. Yes, they do. It's just so small as my friend. Oh, censored. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate, breath, the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last year to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, with living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Nightbot. That's gonna leave a mark. Stop spamming caps. Warning. What? I didn't see any caps. Nightbot must be on the fritz. It's okay. Nightbot is the program, so it's not an actual person, so you don't have to worry. If you don't know what Nightbot is, then you've been living under a rock. Or perhaps you're just new. But yeah, even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Nani! It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in a ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Casey. Really? I must have totally missed the point then. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. I don't know what that word is. Lingering? Yeah, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you could think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Well, the knight need to learn some respect. Respect on that Nightbot. Respect. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I mean, I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Casey did too. So based on that, I'm glad you give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. In case he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so inventive and trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Casey appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you saying, are you that full of yourself? No. If I was more full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Casey started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yes, this is the first time I've ever played Doki Doki Literature Club. So, yeet. Just sign into YouTube in order to chat as me. Nico. No! Not Nico Nico Ni! I swear. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn toward me as if they've noticed something I was just saying there. Easy. She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, women. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted if for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Casey. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Casey? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think I think more highly of them. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Easy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes you. Oh, stop! Silence. Natsuki! Yuri! Yeah, so far I think Sayori's my favorite out of just the two of them. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll just make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Oh, so this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good teacher, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of, embarrassing of me. Aha! Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her gut herself. Or get herself, whoa, hell, get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really doesn't make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I can get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Casey, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something about you from your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out even better. Think to myself. I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Casey, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just... Did you know that there was someone staring at you from the doors back there? Wait, what? There was? I almost feel like this is a lie. I'll have to go back and watch that later. Actually, I want to see that now. I'm just gonna open up the stream on my phone. There was someone in the back watching me from the doors. I don't see them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Wait, hang on. I'm way too far in the chat. Behind. Way too far behind still. Let me tap alive and see what happens. Okay. Just a troll. Darn. Phew. You know, Casey, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yep, let's do this. I don't know, I had to make another poem? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's go with blanket. Shiny. Color. Warm. Dream. Doki Doki. I don't know what that means. Feather. Strawberry. Oh, wait a thing, accent. If I right click, you're able to see nothing. Okay. Joy. Aura. Milk. Sing. Pink. Love. Imagination. Rainbow. I just cracked my finger. Peaceful. Together. Intellectual. Extraordinary. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Casey. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. To get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Yours nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilt. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything, I swear. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Okay, so you let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pouring a mischievous something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book and, you like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come here in the first place. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Why did trick Natsuki into making them? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Blah! Someone just got smacked? I don't know where Sayori someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Aha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to save because I've been on this game for like an hour now. It has to be. It feels like it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save here, and then I guess I'm going to end the stream. So thank you all so much for watching my stream. If you really liked it and you have not yet subscribed, you should definitely click subscribe. And if you haven't, and you've never been a first-time subscriber before, your name should appear up on the screen when subscribing, depending on if your name is censored or not. If you also liked it, definitely click like button, because that's a thing that happens. It turns blue, apparently. It's magic, I know. And yeah, I will see you all later. So, goodbye.